Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Detroit Tigers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So coming to the plate, Josh Harrison. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And that's 0-1 center for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hayes, Josh Harrison do his thing. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
I got the count.
Swing
1 and 2.
And miss, and it's the ball and 2 strikes here. So
I got the count. 2 and 2
strikes now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. And now Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder.
Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it through early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gate.
Batting second.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Gene Segura standing in as he puts it on the ground to third. Candelario over to his left. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Roman Quinn.
In now, Roman Quinn. And
1-0.
misses to him. It's ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Nick Castellanos now.
The right fielder.
He'll take a look at the
Ball
pitch.
one,
Too
no
low.
strike.
It's ball one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect? It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And they're going to call this the home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
That's what we are right now. You know what I mean? So that's what we are right now.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading up
into the box, JT Realmuto.
the catcher.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jones. 1 down.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is, in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Standing in now, Aaron Altair.
Counts 1-0.
He looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Count now, a ball and a strike. He comes back with a fastball. 1-2
1
now.
ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And through. Robot.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Just keeping him close. Stepping in now, Andrew Romine. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. in one pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with
fly ball deep.
Leading off for Detroit.
into the box now. Grayson Greenier. He will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Oh, that's off the plate.
1-1. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit.
Ball one.
Takes ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
D-Rod.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. The big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Michael Fulmer.
Into the box, Michael Fulmer. As he'll
Ball.
take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Inside, ball one.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
The radio's got a bases full situation nevertheless.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff. They're working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now, Shohei Ohtani. Line hard down the line and right, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays
ball
off
one.
for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Goodrum takes it in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now back.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch
Outside,
to him
that's
is
the ball.
off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Castellanos ranging back, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
1 ball
and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Glove by Cabrera. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Number 2. Shortstop, G. Segura.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. Ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Goodrum is there, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy of this solo home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 2-0 Philly. Josh Harrison stands in.
The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He flied out, leading off the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. It's down for extra bases, and the Tigers have their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
In there, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Harrison, the runner at second with 1 away. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
A pause and the 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out. Was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But not before 3 crossed the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-2 Detroit.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn.
Roman.
Fouled off.
Quinn.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Quinn is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count.
1 ball,
1 and 1.
Ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones coasts under it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Altair.
Into the box, Aaron Altair. And it's fouled away. Base hit in his first trip. Wind up and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Goodrum scoops it up, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail 3-2.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Into the box now, Grayson Greenier. First pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Don't touch my truck.
1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Don't touch my truck.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now, Jacoby Jones. He'll take strike one on the inside corner. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Jones is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues for a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jacoby Jones becomes the second out here in inning number 5. First 2 minutes of the inning have both gone down via the punch out. So we'll see if he can fare any better. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he will dive on the base with the baseball to record the out. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Andrew.
Don't touch my truck.
Standing in now, Andrew Romine.
Don't touch my
And fouls this one off. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The pitcher, number 17, Shohei.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. As with 2 away, he'll swing, and this is the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitchers. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down. Into the box, Josh Harrison. Frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip to strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulders tough, the hip tough. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball,
This
that's out.
one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The next 1-2 pitch. And this one gets away.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Altair patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D'Lo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos.
Count 1-0.
Slider laid off for a ball. Lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Standing in now, Mikey Macho. He'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-2. Into the box, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder.
Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The first baseman,
and I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. We'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I certainly wouldn't be surprised in this situation if the manager relayed down their third base coach to get the bunt sign off. 2-0 count, you got a chance to swing the bat and do some damage right here.
Jones moves over. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
In now, Gene Segura. Now that's popped up. to second for one on the Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones giving chase. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. He will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there. And he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in the count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher
Zach Wheeler comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now
into the box now, Grayson Greenier.
Number 46.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
In now, Jacoby Jones. And it's grounded just foul down the line. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Popped him up. Butera is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers. They're up 3-2.
7th inning, correct. Leading up
into the box, Aaron Altair.
The center fielder,
Aaron. And miss with a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Left side. To his left, Candelario. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bumped him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Stepping in now, Grubutera. As he
Oh,
looks at a
that pitch is out.
fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
That's ball two.
Command maybe starting to drift a
Two
bit.
balls,
It's
no
2-0
strikes.
now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be
Oh,
so
that's
different.
inside.
Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now Ron Gardenhire out on his way to confer with the home plate umpire as it looks as though he'll be motioning for the double switch here. Daniel Stump takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Luke Todd will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He has been looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive to left. Matuk is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. On to first, the double play. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number. Luke Todd will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play 2nd here. Now into the box now, Bobby Wilson. First pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Luke Shaw.
Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Bobby Wilson becomes the first out of the inning. In now, Josh Harrison. Catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jamer.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Here's Wheeler on 1-1.
Ball two.
Lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Rounded down the third baseline. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Fernando Villarreal will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 13, Fernando Villarreal.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Shane Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Shane Green.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
There's no better place to bet the NBA than on FanDuel Sportsbook.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
And the Twins have hit 3 against Lopez this afternoon. He tossed him. They just tossed Donaldson for kicking dirt on home plate. Strike to catch him was Dribble Cabrera.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Phillies down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Apparently there was a disagreement in the Tigers dugout mechanically. Iglesias got into it a little bit. Castellanos had to take Iglesias out of there and fired his glove at McCann. Yeah, don't know exactly what was going on down there. Obviously there was something related to the...
In now, Miguel Cabrera.
The first
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Gets the strikeout, but not before some of this.
Wow, he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Made contact. This goes back a minute.
The 1-2.
My favorite time of year.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Quinn is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Rick Castellanos.
Joe West is not going back behind the catcher. So what is he doing? He wants to throw him out or what?
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Softly hit toward the hole. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Mikey Mata.
Into the box, Mikey Mata. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joe Jimenez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Yes, that was definitely a strike.
The left fielder, number 24, Roman.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Quinn, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Cabrera over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it.